Hi, good morning again. This is a reflection on lesson 198 in A Course in Miracles. It says, "Only my condemnation injures me." So it says a couple of things. So I'm gonna sit somewhere cozy right here. I found out in my studio I can put my feet up on my chair and relax. So only my condemnation injures me. So it talks about how, remember that forgiveness is only needed. Like if you don't first condemn, you don't need to ask for forgiveness. I don't think I got that right. But I think about this lesson as, if we don't, like, condemnation means to look out at something and judge it. Just get all the way cozy. I didn't get any sleep last night. So I have a long day today. So these are my last few 3 minutes of rest for the next 10 hours. So, yeah. So, like, we look out, like, condemning is to judge, right? So condemning means having some thought, they're all thoughts, about a person, situation, scenario, whatever, that's like looking out at it, says it shouldn't be that way. I know better. And so it's like forcing that onto something, this expectation that something should be different. But the opposite of that is acceptance. So it talks about forgiveness is acceptance. So to accept something as it is. So this idea that the way I'm injured is I first have to believe I can injure someone else. And then therefore that can be used against me. So this idea of condemning something is really to cause injury to something, someone. And then that ultimately, so the other thing I was thinking about earlier is, or when I said it makes me think different things, on a whole other level of this, there is no injury at all. It's like the true self. It talks about coming into, I think, connection with the true self is to realize that you can't condemn, and forgiveness isn't even needed. And the true self is one of pure acceptance, pure isness. Everything else is an illusion. And I think about that when I think of how the when you witness your own thoughts and you can take the backward step from them and see them for what they are, and see how they get tied to emotions and how that wells up in the body and it takes the person on a roller coaster, But stepping back from that, well, what is that? What is that essence that can step back from thought, that can observe? Some people call it the observer, but I think it goes even beyond that. Like, what is the essential nature that has no use for forgiveness and no use for condemnation? It has, like, what is that? It just accepts everything as is. Maybe it's pure love, maybe, who knows what it is. But I think if you've practiced stepping away from thought, then you've probably felt into that. Well, there's something still here guiding the ship that doesn't attach to, like, shoulds, that doesn't really get shooken up by anything. It's just ever present. So that's what it made me think of on a different level, because it talked about the true self and being able to, like, the true self knows all of that's an illusion. It's just like, it's like a play that you're watching play out. It's like drama. Like, what is the drama that we manufacture with our thoughts. Sure as heck keeps us occupied during our years here, but there's something more fundamental than that that can observe all of that and realize, oh, that's just for funsies. We're going to condemn that person and this should be that way and I'm getting all angsty about this and whatever the drama is. They're just thoughts and they don't mean anything. So anyway, they sure do keep us entertained. So that's what it made me think of. Lesson 198. Bye.